they talking about what he's not, I don't never feel like I'm underrated. First of all, everything I got, I work for. I wasn't given to me. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta keep working harder. But when you ask the streets, not the politics behind it. When you ask the streets, who's the hottest nigga, bar for bar, look for look, bitch for bitch, that's me, bro.
What's going on, Thompson's Kennels? I apologize, I haven't been able to get a lot of videos out and footage of the pups. Been extremely busy. Everybody knows, if you're a real Thompson's Kennels fan, y'all know I do HVAC refrigeration. So this is the time of year where I cease to exist to everybody. I gotta double up on the bread. Y'all know how it is. But just shooting a little update video of the pups. That's Silly. This is the pure Red Boy Jocko termite breeding. And like I said, so far, so good. Pups are coming up on a week old. Couldn't be any more impressed health-wise of what she's got going on. She's a phenomenal brood bitch. She has the back of her clean as a hospital room. She's not playing no games. And as you can see, that's why I put the guardrail up, because she'll just plop down. You got stuck back there, homeboy? If I ain't had that rail up, that was the end of you. But, you know, always have a guardrail up in your brood box, because bitches will plop down and they don't really see pups. But they're doing phenomenal. Couldn't be any more pleased. God is good all the time. Like I said, this is the continuation breeding off of the first breeding we did with Silly the Nilo, which produced black gold in Russia. And like I said, we bred her the Thompson's young buck, and couldn't be any more pleased. Very consistent on what he's been throwing so far, as the look and the structure on the dogs. We bred him to Miss Hustle. For people who aren't tuned into the channel, we bred him to Miss Hustle, and same formula. And that was a pure Boyles bitch, but we got same structure, same everything. Couldn't be more pleased. And like I said, Silly's a very loving and gentle bitch, but she is a hard-working dog, and she's not about no games. But I couldn't be more pleased with the mother side of her, because I've been in this game a long time, and I've had some dogs that just weren't good mothers. So when I see stuff like this, I greatly appreciate it. She's not making me work too hard. No, mama, no. You ain't making me work. Solid pups. You can go ahead and clean them up. Very pleased by what we got going on here. But like I said, just a little update video, and I apologize. I know a lot of people are sending me emails. I cannot give you any confirmation on anything. It's too soon to tell. I sent a reply email back when I'll be acknowledging certain stuff, but right now it's just too early. Anything can happen in the dog game. So, you know, I know y'all are like, y'all want to send my deposit, I want to send, but a lot of these dogs are going to be going to repeat customers of mine, and if something doesn't fall through, we surely will put you into the process and trying to get one of these dogs. But right now it's just too soon to tell. You know, it's tears before laughter, but who gonna cry? You know what I mean? It could go perfect, and then you come out here one day and it could be a catastrophe. So I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket, and I don't want to be in a position where I promise somebody something that I can't uphold my promise. I'm strictly a businessman when it comes down to certain things, and I appreciate doing good business. And that's one thing about Thompson's Kennels, is we do great business, and we get nothing but positive feedback on how we handle our dogs and how we go about the process of our dogs. And nobody has to worry about not getting their papers and all type of stuff. You know, I'm a clean businessman, just the same way as it was in the other world, same way in the business world. I ain't about no fucking games when it comes to this type of stuff. So I want clean dogs, clean business, clean papers. That's what we about. And like I said, that's why I said it. send us an email, and we'll log you in with everybody else. When we get to a point where we're starting to move stuff, we'll contact everybody back in order and go from there. But like I said, I'm just shooting out a little video because I'm extremely busy and I can't sit on the phone with people all day, even though I would love to. I can't sit on the phone all day, and I own a couple businesses, so I can't be in my backyard just shooting videos all day for the fuck of it. So this is kind of your view into the pups and what we're working with so far. And they are little savage. I can't say little. These guys got some weight on them. And like I said, I'm really liking the type of dog Buck been throwing. Buck is a nephew to Thompson'S, the real Reba. Shout outs to D.O.B. on that one back in the day for letting me acquire that bitch. And I always had a place in my heart for this type of blood behind Reba. Reba was a great example of the Red Boy line. Heavy tent bred dog. Tents AAA bred dog she was. Same thing as Buck. He's a heavy bred Tents AAA dog. And like I said, this is the Red Boy Jocko termite breeding. This is not the Boyle stuff. This is Red Boy Jocko termite. But the Boyle stuff ain't going nowhere. I still got that in the headlock too. But I'm focusing a little bit more on this because like I said, we did Silly to Nilo to produce Russian and Black Gold. And I really needed to tie this breeding into that so I can have pure dogs as far as the lines that I'm looking to run right now with this stuff. You know, y'all know I'm a librarian when it comes to dogs and pedigrees and researching and trying to find the perfect formulas to what has worked throughout history. I'm not your average dude who just piss in the wind and hope you get something good. It's got to be confirmed. No breeding should just be done as an experiment. The breeding should be done with the high hopes and the education behind it that you're going to produce good dogs. And I have the knowledge in dogs. So, and what I don't know, I can pick up the phone call and ask somebody who does know. That's the kind of level that we got to be on with these dogs and being reputable in breeding and reputable in producing dogs, because these dogs ain't gonna live for 2 years and die. These dogs are gonna be here for 10, 12 years. So it's got to be a lot of focus on what you're doing, not just talking it, but actually living it. You know what I mean? And having correct business to go with your program, not hanging papers and playing games with people and saying this is that and that's this and you ain't got no real proof of that. Be legit about what you're doing. Good girl, mama. And like I said, Silly blowing me away. I had some bitches over the years that made me work hard to get stuff on the ground. You spoiling me, Silly. You spoiling me. I ain't gonna lie. She's on her A game. I mean the A game. Because you don't get thick, healthy puppies like this by accident. You gotta have a good, solid bitch. And she can't even stop cleaning them while I'm holding them. That's how much she's on her game. Go ahead, clean them down. But I ain't making this a long video. I've been working 15 hours a day. So just try to get a little update video. Hopefully I ran my mouth long enough here so you guys can see how everything's turning out. For my repeat customers, y'all already know what it is. For the newbies, like I said, if something's left over, I most definitely will contact people in order. But this is the Red Boy Jocko termite litter. Young buck to Silly, 1 week old. And they're massive. Very, very good breeding. Solid breeding. No unhealthy dogs that look like they're not going to make the cut. Everybody seems to be very sound in structure, with energy, and I'm loving it. Alright, I done ran my mouth on here long enough, man. Y'all have a blessed one.